Welcome to Easy to Learn YouTube Learning Channel. Today we are talking about Rational Numbers Chapter 9. The basic content are type of fractions. Adding, subtracting a fraction, multiplication, and division. Before that we can remember some basic points you had already learned in previous class. What is fraction? When an object is divided into a number of equal parts, then each part is called a fraction. We are dividing and sharing daily something to our friends, like chocolate, toffee, etc. Here we divide a chocolate bar into 4 equal parts. Each part is 1/4 of the whole bar. That mean 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Each parts is 1/4 of whole bar. Whole bar have 4 parts. Then we can write it 1 chocolate bar, equals 4/4. The fraction represents a part of a whole. The numerator represents how many parts of that whole are being considered, while the denominator represents the total number of parts created from the whole. The numerator is the top part of a fraction, and the denominator is the bottom part of a fraction.
Now we know what is fraction. Next is type of fraction. Proper fraction. Improper fraction. Mixed fraction. What is proper fraction? Numerator is less than denominator is called proper fraction. See the example. Second is improper fraction. Fractions with a numerator either equal to or greater than the denominator are called improper fraction. See the example below. The third fraction is mixed fraction. A combination of a proper fraction and a whole number is called a mixed fraction. See the example.
Adding and subtracting a fraction. Exercise 1. Write 4 more rational numbers in each of the following patterns. -3 divided by 5, -6 divided by 10, and -9 divided by 15. How we can find out the next fractions in easy way. The first fraction is -3 divided by 5 and second fraction is -6 divided by 10. See here the numerator of -3 divided by 5 is -3. And denominator is 5. Then numerator -3 into 2 equals -6 and denominator 5 into 2 equals 10. Here denominator and numerator multiplied by 2. Then the answer is -6 divided by 10. Now we got second fraction, same like that, multiply by 3, we will get third fraction. See the numerator -3 into 3 equals -9 and denominator 5 into 3 equals 15. Next fraction is -9 divided by 15. Here we observed that the multiplication of 2 and 3 is coming continuously. Then what will be the next? The next number is 4. That means the multiplication of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 like that continuously. Then the answer is -12, 20, -15 divided by 25, -18 divided by 30, and -21 divided by 35.
Give 4 rational numbers equivalent to -27. How we can find out the next 4 equivalent number of -2 divided by 7. First multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. Your numerator is -2. Then -2 into 2 equals -4. Next multiply the denominator of the fraction by 2. Denominator 7 into 2 equals 14. The result is -4 divided by 14. Now we multiplied by 2. Next whole number is 3. Continue the process again. Multiply the numerator and denominator by 3. That means the numerator minus 2 into 3 equals minus 6 and denominator 7 into 3 equals 21. Then the next fraction is minus 6 divided by 21. Same like that, the next whole number is 4. Continue the process. The numerator minus 2 into 4 equals minus 8 and denominator 7 into 4 equals 28. Then the next fraction is minus 8 divided by 28. Next whole number is 5. The numerator minus 2 into 5 equals minus 10 and denominator 7 into 5 equals 35. The 4 equivalent fractions are minus 4 divided by 14, minus 6 divided by 21, minus 8 divided by 28 and minus 10 divided by 35. Find the sum of fractions. 5 divided by 4 plus minus 11 divided by 4. Your numerator of the fractions are 5 and minus 11, and the denominators of the fractions are same, that is 4. So 5 divided by 4 plus minus 11 divided by 4 equals 5 plus minus 11 divided by 4 equals minus 6 divided by 4. Your numerator 5 plus minus 11 equals minus 6 and both denominator are common, so denominator is 4. Exercise 2. 5 divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 5. How we can add these fractions. The numerator of the fractions is 5 and 4 and the denominator of the fractions is 4 and 5. Here both are different, not same, so we can take any one. Then what is the solution? How we can add the fraction? Rename the fraction with a common denominator. Okay, first we can convert to common denominator. Here the denominator is 4 and 5. The LCM of the denominator is 20. Everybody knows about LCM already, you had learned in the previous classes. Then the common factor is 20. Means 20 is the LCM of denominator 4 and 5. So first fraction 5 divided by 4 equals 5 into 5 divided by 4 into 5 equals 25 divided by 20. The multiplies of denominator 4 is 4 into 5 equals 20. The denominator multiplied by 5. So the numerator also multiplies by the same value. That is, multiply by numerator 5 into 5 equals 25. Then the equivalent fraction of 5 divided by 4 equals 25 divided by 20. Repeat the same process again. 4 divided by 5 equals 4 into 4 divided by 5 into 4 equals 16 divided by 20. Now the denominators are same of the both fraction. 4 divided by 5 plus 5 divided by 4 equals 16 divided by 20 plus 25 divided by 20. Equals 16 plus 25 divided by 20. Equals 41 divided by 20. Next exercise is addition of mixed fraction. Exercise 2 5 divided by 4 plus 2 4 divided by 5. How we can add the mixed fractions. The first step is both mixed fractions convert to improper fraction. How come convert to improper fractions? See, the first mixed fraction is 2 5 divided by 4. Then denominator 4 into whole number 2 equals 8 and the 8 plus numerator 5 equals 13. So mixed fraction 2 5 divided by 4 equals 13 divided by 4. Next mixed fraction is 2 4 divided by 5. Repeat the same process again. Denominator 5 into whole number 2 equals 10. And the 10 plus numerator 4 equals 14. So mixed fraction 2 4 divided by 5 equals 14 divided by 5. Now simply add the both fraction. That is 13 divided by 4 plus 14 divided by 5. You know how add these fractions. The LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. Next, keep the common denominator. So first fraction 13 divided by 4 equals 13 by 5 divided by 4 by 5 equals 65 divided by 20. Since second fraction 14 divided by 5 equals 14 by 4 divided by 5 by 4 equals 56 divided by 20. So 65 divided by 20 plus 56 divided by 20 equals 65 plus 56 divided by 20 equals 121 divided by 20. Next is division of fraction. Exercise 4 by 5 divided by 5 by 4. How we can divide the fractions. Division of the two fraction is equal to multiplying the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Then the reciprocal of the second fraction 5 divided by 4 is 4 divided by 5. You had already learned in previous classes about the reciprocal. Just reverse the numerator and denominator. Next, multiply the numerator and denominator. That is numerator 4 into 4 divided by the denominator 5 into 5 equals 16 divided by 25. The answer is 16 divided by 25.